Hello and welcome to my newest video. Today I'm going to take a quick first look at 1 million pixels, which is kind of similar to $1 million page. I don't know how old you are, so I don't know if you remember back in the day we have had this really popular $1 million page where you had this canvas and you could basically buy these different pixels or parts of the canvas in order to show up your logo or show up a message that was important to you, and that got so successful that I think the last couple of open parts or pixels of this canvas, because it's got so popular and so many people, such a high media attention. I think some of these pixels in the end sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and this is basically the blockchain version of it, or the Ethereum blockchain version of it. So you can basically, as you can see here from the screen, buy tokens, so they're in-game currencies. I don't know if these are ERC20 tokens or if you can directly trade them. Oh well, that doesn't really matter, but if you can generally trade them by buying these tokens with Ethereum, doesn't really matter if it's an ERC20 token or not. But the question is what the kind of rate is right now. I'm not really sure, because and I don't really want to click on buy tokens, because last time I did it, and I also did the video before, it actually crashed on me. So it's not really that stable yet, this game, but then again I think it makes up for its uniqueness. There have been some different sites even on the Ethereum blockchain that they have tried this kind of principle before and this kind of unique idea, and they kind of failed with it. Now this one is an exception actually, because it has been quite successful the last couple of days, as you can also see from the screen. So you can basically zoom out and you can see the whole canvas, and you can see that it's already filled with a bunch of different messages and information, and a few games try to advertise their own game, as you can see, like POTF or Believe Coin and all these kind of things, which is quite interesting. I think just really nice. Look at this. There's someone who actually he draw a penis. That's actually quite nice. Free hugs. That's always nice. Who doesn't want free hugs? But yeah, this basically already, as always, I also like to look at these kind of unique little ideas. This is nothing more than just this canvas, but I think it's quite interesting. It doesn't really have any long-term potential, but in the case of being unique and providing some again unique use case in terms of having the blockchain and just having a more transparent way of interacting with this kind of canvas, as opposed to the $1 million page back in the day, where I think you had to pay via PayPal or maybe even send money to the guy first in order to log in or something like that. This obviously, because being on the decentralized blockchain, has more transparency and you have complete control over the parts that you bought, basically, without anyone being able to intervene with it or change it. Anyway, check it out yourself. As I said before, this one actually has had a lot of, or at least comparatively, as you can see from DApp, has had a lot of transaction volume, comparatively again speaking, because it's just a canvas basically. It's nothing more to it. Doesn't really have any kind of added value or gameplay, so to speak. But yeah, I think it's quite interesting. The daily active user base is actually quite high right now. It's at last, I think it always counts the last 24 hours, so it's over 200 players or 200 people using this canvas to add some unique message to this canvas. Other than that, check it out yourself. I'm going to post a link to the abbreviation. I think it's OMPx.io, as you can see from the screen, in the video description. I'm also going to post the link to the Discord if I find any. I haven't found one yet. Maybe they have a Telegram, maybe the developer has a Slack, something like that. So you can check it out yourself and talk to the developer, talk to the community, and just generally enjoy this unique idea. I know I'm repeating myself when I say unique, but this is just basically the most accurate adjective I can come up with describing these kind of ideas, because again, there's nothing more to it. There's no real gameplay. These are not necessarily games, but they have these interesting use cases for decentralized apps or for the blockchain. And that just shows once again that there's such a large variety of different opportunities you have when you use Ethereum or any kind of other development framework, that makes it quite easy for developers that are interested in adding to the space, to the industry, by creating these unique ideas. So yeah, check it out yourself. As always, please don't take this video as financial advice. I don't really see any point of you making additional money with this other than having some interesting advertising space for your other game, or if you're a game developer, or just generally maybe you are an investor in another game, you want to do some advertisement and hopefully someone buys it back from you, if it's a hot potato game, or just generally someone invests in your game as an investor, which just makes it more wider acknowledged, or there's some increase in awareness because you advertise it on this canvas. Again, it has some added benefit. There's nothing much to it, so I don't really think there's an issue with investing too much Ethereum in this game. I don't really like the idea of buying additional tokens, to be honest. I don't know. I'm again not a technological guy and not a coder. I don't know if there are other options in order to kind of buy these pixels, if there's an option to just generally use your Ethereum to buy them. So you could use my Ether wallet, or you could just simply use the Chrome extension or the Firefox extension of MetaMask, basically, or MetaMask. Is it MetaMask? I'm not sure. Anyway, again, check it out yourself. Please don't take this video as financial advice. Only invest as much as you can afford to lose. So please don't buy up the whole canvas unless you want to make really big mural. Not too sure about that, why you would do that, but maybe you want to have the advertisement space and you want to grow the awareness to a maximum for any kind of game you have invested more Ethereum, basically. Other than that, please check it out yourself. Leave a comment and tell me what you think about these kind of ideas. Do you think they have some added benefit? Do you think they have some, well, basically they make the industry grow? Do you think that these decentralized apps help the community in general and make the kind of get the industry closer to the main goal of receiving mass adoption? Or are these just simple, small, free time apps, once again, as I said before, that you can't really do much with, but they show what the blockchain or these kind of DApps are capable of, you know? Yeah, hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.